Welcome back to the channel. My name is a-bomb. Welcome back to Football Manager 2021 and Eastern Resurgence 2 with Steaua Bucharest. We've got our final two games today before we split into the Championship and relegation groups. We're doing well. We're in 11th place, 36 points, a really good tally. Hopefully we can build on that with our final two games. We've got Cluj and then we take on Hermannstadt. Cluj are second from bottom. Hermannstadt are just a position below us, but 7 points below us. As always, if you're enjoying the videos, don't forget to leave a like and leave comments on the videos. It's the best way to support and help the channel. And if you haven't done so already, or if you're new, then do subscribe and turn on notifications. So last time it was a remarkable win at home against Universitatea Craiova, 3-0. Easily the best we've played all season. Just a fantastic team performance. And our fourth win in 6 games. A little bit of a change in system has seen results like dramatically improve. And I'm really pleased. We only played 3 matches off camera to get to today with those final 2 games. First of which was our 5th win in 7 as we beat Academica Clinceni by 5-2. A bit of a 7-goal thriller here. Conceding a few goals at the moment, like we're conceding 2 quite a lot, but scoring 5, so that's good. The first of which was an own goal as Constantinescu diverted a ball into his own net as it was 1-0 to us. Then there was a goal for Vasilescu, who hasn't been involved in the goals too much. I think there was only his second or third, but it was 2-0 before half-time. Academica pulled a goal back fairly early in the second half. Arakadare with that goal to pull one back. And then it was a third for us. Nezovic getting another goal. That was 3-1. And then 4-1. Maximovic with only his second goal of the season, 81 minutes. Academica pulled it back to 4-2. Suchi with a goal on 86 minutes, 4 minutes from time. And then there was a 5th goal as the defender Manolake put the ball in the 2nd minute of stoppage time. 5-2 victory against Academica Clinceni, who have the worst goal difference with like -40. They've conceded a lot more goals. We've got the 2nd worst defensive record, and we've still conceded, I think, about 20 goals less than these guys. Then it was defeat against Viitorul. We lost 2-0. Didn't have a shot on target. Lacked the quality in this one. Viitorul are doing really well. I think they were in 2nd place at the time. They might still be there. Just a poor performance here. Not a single shot on target. A terrible game for Nezovic. A really bad game for him. Manea had nothing to do really. So not a great game. Rostu with 2 goals for Viitorul. An early one in the 6th minute, and then the second one about midway through the first half. 2 early goals for them. And that was it. They didn't really offer any more than that. It was a boring game, and yeah, we didn't really show up for it. And then the third game was a draw away against our promotees, Voluntari. 1 goal apiece here. We scored early on with Manea getting that goal in just the 5th minute. Voluntari equalised in the second half. Bacalar with that one. That was about 69 minutes. Pretty close game. I think a draw was fair. We edged it possession-wise, but in terms of sort of chance creation, I think a draw was a fair result. So yeah, only 3 games played off camera. We've got our final 2 games today before we split into the Championship group and the relegation group. We are going to be in the relegation group, but 36 points is hopefully going to be enough to see us stay up. Those points are going to be halved after 30 games. So at this point, it would be on 18. And hopefully we can maybe get to 40. It's going to be tough, but if we can get to 40 points and then wind up with 20 after the split, I'll be very happy with that. I mean, bottom at the moment, you've got Clinceni, who would go on to 10 points, because I think it's halved and then rounded up. So, we'll be 10 points clear of the bottom club. I think there's 2 teams that get relegated and 2 that go into a playoff. So if we can avoid the bottom 4, I'll be very happy. The only other thing to go through is our youth intake. These players, I don't know if we're going to sign or not, but we have managed to add on a few players. So Alexandru Dobre has got 5-star potential. We had a couple of good players that looked like they were going to come through, and we were told it was going to be a good youth intake. So Dobre is a central attack midfielder, good decision making, decent stamina. He's got an unsporting personality. Work rate's not too bad. So there's some work to do here. But he's the only player in our youth intake that was a 5-star potential. So there's something here. We've just got to try and bring it through. And the other good prospect was a goalkeeper, Eduard Ionica, with 4.5-star potential, 2.5-star current ability, some good goalkeeping attributes, decent handling, good reflexes, positioning is good as well. He's determined as well, a fickle personality, but a determined young goalkeeper, maybe one that we'll see in the future. So yeah, a couple of good prospects in our youth intake. So Cluj are 15th. They're quite a way below us, so hopefully we'll get a win there. We should be favourites. And then we've got Hermannstadt, who are just below us. So yeah, in terms of our defensive record, we did have one of the worst, but you can see Clinceni, 67 goals conceded and a goal difference of -42. Ours is -3, so we're doing okay. You know, we managed to get 5 wins in 7 games, which was great. No, we haven't won our past couple of matches, but Viitorul are a good side. And, you know, that's going to be a tough one. Voluntari, we could have got a win against them, but we didn't. But yeah, Viitorul are just a point behind the leaders, FCSB. So that was always going to be a tough match. But yeah, very, very pleased with how things are going. Hopefully we can get some results in these last couple of matches. Try and get that total up to 40. Couple of problems in the team. Popescu not quite fit to return. And Negoescu also ineligible for this game because he's on loan from Cluj. So yeah, we're going to have to start Dragici at right wing. We've got Maximovic, Vasilescu and Morong in midfield as well. Let's change Maximovic's role to a ball winner. Nezovic also back from a suspension, so he didn't play well against Viitorul. He missed the game against Voluntari. Back in today. Hopefully he can improve on that 6.0 that he got against Viitorul. But here we go, the first of 2 matches today, a double live com for this one. And let's see if we can avoid defeat. You know, win one of our 2 games and try and get close to that 40 points total. That would really help us when we get to those playoffs. So we'll try and win one of these 2 games, definitely. Well, we've got the first highlight of the game here. We're 36 minutes in. Not a great throw in there as it's headed away. And it's come to Morong. Netu to Nezovic. Can he get a cross in there maybe? He does, and it's Dragici, and it's a goal, 4th of the season for Stefan Dragici. It's the first highlight of the match. It's been a very dull game so far, but we break the deadlock on 36 minutes. Hopefully the first of a few goals today. Try and make sure we get a big win against a team that are really struggling, Cluj. They've really had a poor season, and I don't know where it's come from. Dragici on the volley, nice finish, and it's a 1-0 lead for us. Free kick here for Morong. And it's off the bar by Manalaka. I think it hit the underside of the bar, came back out. Unfortunate there, not to double our lead. Here's Dragakianu. I probably butchered that. On the ball for Cluj. Goes back to Kutsia. The last time we faced Cluj, I think it was a ball draw away from home. I don't actually remember. I've got a feeling it was a goalless draw. Mitrov and Sukar with the interception there. Still got about 2 or 3 minutes left of this first half. Sukar's just booted it out of play. Okay, half time. It's a 1-0 lead. We have control of the game. Cluj have had possession, but they've really struggled to break us down. We've defended well. We've kept them at bay. They've not managed to get a great deal of shots away and haven't had one on target yet. So we're doing well. Just need a second goal. We need a second goal and hope that we can get some sort of second goal to try and really put this to bed. We've struggled with things like this in the past where we've been leading 1-0. I think this was last season. And we haven't managed to see the games off. And we've ended up dropping points. You know, we got promoted last season, but we dropped points in silly games like that where we were leading and we couldn't kill them off. And we've just conceded 2 minutes into the second half of Cluj getting that goal. So yeah, we need to make sure that we're killing these games off. And if we're not, we're going to end up losing points. We should be winning this game. We're favourites. And that's their first shot on target. And they've put it in. So not particularly pleased. We've got a free kick here though with Netu. And Manalake with the header, but it's straight into the hands of the goalkeeper, Goss. Going to make some changes. We're going to bring off Manea. It's a quiet game today. Going to bring on Ionut Tsitsipas. Going to change things up a bit. Going to put Morong in behind the striker. Going to make Vasilescu a central midfielder. Maximovic box to box. Just change things up to that 4-2-3-1 because I feel like we should be doing better here. We should be winning this game. At the moment, we're not. We've had plenty more shots than them. We should be winning this game. And it hasn't really been that good. We dominated the first half. So I feel like we should be winning this game. We could get a goal here. We've got 84 minutes on the clock. And it's Nezovic. This could be the winning goal here. Here's Morong. To Maximovic. Nezovic. Maximovic picks up the ball. Morong to Vasilescu. Gets it back from Popov. Dragici, who got the 1 goal for us in the first half. And he's going to win a penalty here. Prensakan, I think, has kicked him in the shin. Referee is going over to the screen. I'll be very shocked if this isn't given as a penalty. If it is, I think Nezovic will take it to try and win it for us. 85th minute. Just waiting for the referee's decision. It seems like the player's kicked him in the shin. So this should be a penalty. It is. Hopefully Nezovic will take this. It's Tsitsipas actually. Hasn't scored in a while, Tsitsipas, but he's not really been playing. Can he score the penalty here to win it for us maybe? No, it's been saved. And the rebound has been saved as well. It's a double save. Oh, God, Eastbas. I should have given it to Nezovic. Can we get anything from the corner? It's a double save by the goalkeeper. And the corner is headed away by Vasco. We've still got about 4 minutes left of normal time to try and get something in this game. Here's Morong. Maximovic. Manalake. That's not a good ball. He's given the possession away. And the penalty straight down the middle. And Goss absolutely read it like a book. That's really disappointing. I feel like we've been robbed there. They had one shot on target and they scored from it. We should have put him to bed. We should have put it to bed. I'm not happy with that. You know, we dominated that first half. Only scored one goal. And that's cost us a point. And then we couldn't even score the penalty. Yeah, disappointing that we didn't see that off. We performed okay, just didn't score enough goals. And it was matches like that last season that cost us points. We were winning the game 1-0, couldn't kill it off, and ended up dropping points because we conceded. So we've got Hermannstadt in our last game before the split. I want to win this one. If we win it, we'll get to 40 points. And that's what we want to try and aim for. 40 points is a nice target. We get half the 20, and I think that would be a good place to leave off when we do go into the split. I think 20 is a good total to have compared to the teams below us. It should be enough to see us stay up. We will need some results against the other 9 teams in that playoff, but I feel like it's a good place to start from. But we really should have beaten Cluj. They're one of the worst performers in the season. Like, look how they've been doing. They're multiple time champions, and then they've got a second, a third, and a fifth, and they're now 15th. I don't know what's happened to them, but you know they've tumbled down the league table, but they managed to get a point against us. Okay, Vasilescu suspended for this one. I want to bring off Maximovic, but I don't really have another option. Toma hasn't really been good all season, although he's improved recently. Maybe we'll go Toma. I think we'll go Toma central midfielder, Dragici DLP, Morong Metzala. I think we'll do that. Negoiscu's back, actually. Right, we're going to start Negoiscu. We're going to put Popescu onto the bench. We'll just go into this with the same mindset as we did against Cluj. Just try and improve a bit and try and make sure that we kill the game off if we do go in front. Apparently we are favourites for this one. So let's try and get a good result. Again, a win would put us on 40 points. And that's a brilliant target to aim for. And I'd be very pleased with it. But here we go. Match 2 today. Let's win this one, shall we? Let's get to 40 points. I don't care about other teams right now. There's nothing really to play for another 9 games after this. So just win this game, get to 40 points. I'll be very, very pleased. Although we are really struggling in possession at the moment. I don't know what's happened, but we're not seeing as much of the ball. I'm not really sure why that is. But yeah, really, really weird. We've been good with possession the whole time, but suddenly, like, Hermannstadt having 63% of the ball here. I don't know what's going on. I don't know why this is happening. And half time, there wasn't a highlight. Oh, for God's sake. And Morong has taken a knock early in this second half. Why are we not having possession? What is going on? Let's change it up. Work the ball into the box. Counter press. No, go for it. 20 minutes left in what has been the most boring game of this season so far. We've barely had a shot at goal. What is happening? Why are there no highlights? Right, last 10 minutes. I'm actually furious. What has happened to this game? I've made all 3 changes. There's 10 minutes left. Someone do something, please. There literally wasn't a highlight in that match. Not a single one. Not a single highlight. What a dreadful last couple of games. I'm really sorry. 38 points is a good total. That put us on 19 with the split. But what those 2 games, I'm sorry, they were really, really boring. You think those 5-2s and 4-3s and wins over FCSB we have, and then against Cluj and Hermannstadt, 2 teams that we should be beating, we've barely shown up. What a really drab couple of games. As we can see, we have gone down to 19 points. Our points have been halved. We currently sit in 4th place out of 10 in this relegation group, which is good. Pleased with that. We're only 4 points off Astra at the top. And we are only 3 clear of those relegation playoffs, though. That's what we want to be avoiding. So we've got 9 more games. We're going to face every team here once more. I'm not sure which ones will be at home and which ones will be away. But try and get as many points as we can. And then hopefully stay up. Trying to avoid the playoffs if we can. My record in playoffs is not good. So, you know, I don't want to be getting relegated. We want to avoid any chance of us getting relegated. We want to be top 6 in this playoff. We face Cluj again in our next game in 6 days. Hopefully that's a lot better than a draw. We have faced Hermannstadt again. We've avoided Gazmetan Badiash, who I think beat us both times this season, so I'm happy about that. We're going to have another Eternal Derby in there, which I think we'll try and get on camera. When is that? It's the 3rd to last game, so we could try and get that on camera, get ourselves an Eternal Derby. I think we'll try and get 2 videos out of these playoffs. So I think we'll go to about midway point next time, maybe do Astra and Hermannstadt off camera. And then maybe do a triple, or maybe a bonus video in there somewhere. I'm not quite sure. So what we're going to do. We're going to do Astra and Hermannstadt next episode. We're going to do an extra video, a bonus video one day, where we're going to do Arad and Dinamo. And then after that, we'll do Academica and Voluntari. So we will put it into 3 videos. I'll just do a bonus one because there's not going to be as much work to do off camera. So I should be able to actually put out an extra video in that week. So that's what we're going to do. And hopefully after all that's said and done, we'll be safe. And there's not going to be any chance of us getting relegated. No playoffs, no relegation. Hopefully we'll be home and dry. And there'll be another season in the First Division. Season 5 in the First Division. Let's hope so anyway. But that's going to do it for today's video. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed it, do drop a like down below and leave comments. It's the best way to support and help the channel. And if you haven't done so already, or if you're new, then do subscribe and turn on notifications. And I'll see you next episode for 2 of the upcoming relegation playoff games. Astra, Georgiou and Hermannstadt will be the games next time. Let's try and stay up, shall we? Let's try and fight for our survival. But that's going to do it for today's video. Thank you for watching. I'll see you soon. Goodbye.